Let's go. Yes, we want to start a new game. The game has 3 chapters as far as I'm aware. This is chapter 1. Ramix protocol activated.
There are complications.
What fucking complications? Who are these people? What the hell is going on here? Why are they setting fire to the asylum? It's not part of the plan.
It is necessary. There is no other choice.
Do you realize what you're doing? Years of research, and you're gonna give up just like that?
Sometimes a small evil is worth a greater good. Everything we've been doing for the last 5 years is a complete fraud. Ramix must be destroyed. She died because of it. I won't let my creation hurt anyone else. Not this time.
It's a true evil.
It is a necessary evil.
So Ramix is like the
Jack, can you hear me?
Where am I?
Ramix is what brings your
Everything is
restores
fine,
memories.
Jack. You're safe. Don't try to get up. You'll get a severe concussion and a large burn in your arm.
He's got a nice beard. Is that us? That might be us.
How did I get here? Everything seems foggy. Who are you?
Pinned to a cross.
You don't remember, do you? Let me introduce myself then. One more time, I am Dr. Romanov, your attendant physician. We found you on the road to the Memority Asylum.
Memority? Never heard of it.
Yes, you did. You just don't remember. You were there, Jack. You came from the asylum. They developed an experimental drug there, Ramix. I'm sorry for tying you down. Please understand, we know nothing about your intentions or who you are. People who lost their memory were treated at Memority, but someone didn't like it. Someone set fire to the asylum and stole all the samples 3 days ago. This person killed the entire staff and every patient there. All of them, Jack.
Every single
one. The asylum was burned to the ground. Nobody could find anything, and then suddenly, you appeared. The sole survivor.
I don't remember a thing of what you're talking about, or what is this all about? What happened to me? I think basically, the Ramix he's talking about is this drug that restores memories. So you, as the guy said, there's like an asylum called a Memority. Everyone on it disappeared. You're the only one that came out of there, and you don't remember. And I think the way the game runs, it runs between 2 different zones. So you got this area here where you're tied to this thing, trying to figure out what's happened, and this guy's will drug us, give us this drug to try to remember what happens. I think that's how it reads on Steam.
I don't remember a thing of what you're talking about.
Well, you were seriously injured, so your memory jumbled up. Your head is now in chaos. It's not easy to restore it now, but you are the only witness of everything that happened.
What are you driving at, Doc? Do you suspect me? I'm asking what he's driving at.
What are you driving at, Doc?
I was one of Ramix's leading developers. My colleagues and I attended a conference when the asylum was attacked. We couldn't get over the shock when we heard of it. And then you appeared. And all of my colleagues decided you were involved in that attack.
It's some kind of misunderstanding! Let me go!
Let me go!
I cannot. Now you are very important for the investigation.
Why don't you just tell me what's going on? Where the heck are we?
Why don't you just tell me what's going on?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't tell you everything. Ramix was supposed to be a revolution in memory treatment, a new milestone in the history of healthcare. Look, Jack, we Far, very far from civilization, and believe me, nobody will bother to come here. This is why we've chosen this place for Ramek's development. This asylum belongs to a very rich man, and he won't be happy hearing that the work of his life and millions of budget have gone to waste. But you can prove you are innocent. Ramex will help you. It will immerse you deep into your mind and restore everything that happened.
Okay. So we're gonna get drugged. I will not take the drug. Okay, I'll take it. So we're gonna say that they're gonna give us the drug to try to remember what happened. We'll just take it, right? We'll take it. We gotta take it anyway. Wait, level of difficulty. Okay, so we got. Wait, what? I thought if we. Oh my god. I thought hovering over the things would show us what the different difficulties were, but no. We clicked and started. I didn't see what the different options were. It looks like there were 4. We're on amateur. Because we are an amateur. So it's like a detective story. So basically, it's like a detective thing. You're supposed to try to find out what happened to yourself, right? I'm guessing we're taking a drug now. So we've taken a drug and
The
we're
road was blocked by a tree that
remembering.
fell after the last storm, so I had no choice but to continue on foot. I could see the asylum in the distance, and my way led through a long abandoned trail. A gentle wind was blowing from the west, and the sun was about to dip over the horizon.
Right. Okay. So
It's impossible. Everything is so real.
everything is surreal. So we've taken the drug and we're trying to I don't know. I guess we're going to the asylum. What seems a bit weird though is, I mean, the maybe it's because of where he was. The guy doing the voice acting for Jack at the moment, he seems to be a different voice actor than what we had during the intro. Or is that just me? He sounds like a different voice actor.
I feel the wind on my skin, hear the rustle of grass as if I'm right here. No, all of this seems incredible. It's like I'm dreaming.
It's like I'm dreaming. I guess.
Jack, focus.
Is that the place over
It's
there?
very important.
I'm guessing that place over there is the asylum. Do we have to run all the way there? Seems like we might
It cannot
have to.
be so real.
It cannot be so real. Now, if he's dreaming, he can sprint forever without ever getting tired. I don't know if we got any controls. Doesn't it look like controls like keys or anything? I don't know if we have like things like inventory or anything like this. What are we? Oh fuck, what the fuck did I just do? Fuck. Oh man, I just realised something. No! The mouse controls are reversed, so I didn't notice that till now. Damn it. There's no option here to change it. So basically pulling down on the mouse looks up. So we've got flight controls. That's gonna be weird. We've got flight controls, which is a bit weird for an FPS, right?
Jack, do you remember how long it took you to get to the asylum?
So up
Not
looks
sure.
down, down looks
but
up.
Judging by the distance, probably an hour.
Jack, stop wasting time. What you are doing is very important to us, and you. We should deal with it in the shortest time possible. Try to rewind your memories and get to the point where you're already approaching memority.
Alright.
Rewind? How?
Rewind.
Focus, Jack.
Focus.
This is your brain, your memories. Just let them guide you.
Let your memories guide you, Jack. I'm not sure what I think about that though, Ramblers. I mean, reverse controls, right? I mean, this is gonna. It's
Tall
probably gonna
mountains
get
on
me
my right.
killed.
Their snow caps shone brightly, reflecting the sunset light.
I can't get
It
used
was
to that.
foggy, but I could see Memoriety clearly.
I remember this landscape. It widgeted itself deep into my memory many years ago when I visited Memoriety for the first time.
I'm guessing this is the border of our memory, right? Obviously it's like an invisible wall, but this is as far as the game's concerned, this is probably the border of our memory, which is why we can't go any further. Yeah, I mean the controls are reversed. So obviously left and right go left and right, but up goes down, down goes up, like as if you were flying a
I
plane. You know, a lot of
remember.
flight sims do
At
that.
the edge of the cliff, I saw a lone tree. It grew on the very edge and seemed just about to fall down,
Hey, Efren.
just like I could. But the mighty roots held its heavy crown firmly, and the tree remained still.
But there's no options in the game to change it, so it's obviously how it's done, which is a bit
Are you
weird.
afraid of heights?
No, but such a height could make anyone dizzy.
And yeah, I don't know, 2.6. I'm not sure. I reckon. I mean, I noticed they've still they're not doing any schedule at all this week. What I reckon, if it's going to go to the public PTU, it might still happen tomorrow. You know, the avocados are still working on it. The avocados are still doing testing. I'm not doing testing, of course, because I'm here. But there was an update on for the avocados. I believe there was, and so they're working on it heavily. And if the update they pushed out for the avocados
Later, the
is a
fog
lot more
cleared a
stable,
little.
they'll probably push it public
Kilometers,
tomorrow.
miles around.
Maybe,
Everything
hopefully.
was fully open to my view.
I hope they do it before Christmas if they're gonna do it. I just don't. We don't want it to be as buggy as like 2.0 was, right? Yeah, I'm just not used to playing FPSs with the reverse like vertical controls. I mean, you get used to it, right? But you'll get used to it. It's kind of a Russian film. It's like a Russian. I'm sure it's
I saw a
made by
rusted
Russians
sign.
or
It told me I was almost there.
Eastern Europeans. So maybe that's how they usually play these games, like FPSs with reverse controls.
I remember a cableway on my right. The cables went very far, so it was unclear where it led.
That's the cable car he's talking about, right? Let's just go up there to the asylum. I mean, normally if I'm playing an FPS, if I push the mouse up, I look up. You know, that's the default way to use it, right? And normally most games like Battlefield, for instance, you would have like when you're like games that have vehicles, you'd have maybe for regular on foot, you'd have up looks up, down looks down. When you're in a plane or something in Battlefield, for instance, normal flight controls would be up would go down, down would go up. But Division 3 this weekend. Yes, as well as that.
An old fountain, abandoned and overgrown with grass on my left. It probably pleased the eye with its beauty and crystal clear mountain water a long time ago, but time didn't spare it. Time spares no one at all.
As well as that as well. Any of you guys
Yes, it's hard to argue with this.
shut up, Romanov. Any of you guys that may have missed like the half a dozen games that Ubisoft gave free over the last few months, over the last like half a year, they've been doing a free game every month. I think this weekend for the next week, all of the games they put up for free over the last 6 months, you can get them all this weekend. So if you missed one and you want to, you can grab them. And they had there's mainly old games like Assassin's Creed 3 was the newest one, but the latest one. You had a thing like Rayman, Splinter Cell. So if you're missed any of those, you can grab those. I don't think so, the DLC, but they do have a sale on at the moment from most of their stuff. I think the DLC is 50% off at the moment, Rambos. The season pass and like the survival DLC, it's currently 50% off on the Ubisoft store. I was looking because I was going to look to check out the Watch Dogs 2 season pass and stuff.
Finally,
but
I approached
that isn't
Memoriety.
discounted.
I saw neither a high gate nor massive doors. I probably came to the backyard of the asylum. I had to get in somehow.
That gate over there, maybe. But yeah, the Division stuff is all 50%
How do
off.
you manage to do that?
I don't
PC.
remember. Or
Kettlehead.
at least I don't know that yet. I need to find a way inside.
You gotta. It's all through the Uplay client, Kettlehead. You gotta log into the Uplay client. There's a banner at the top about UB30 free games, and when it gives you access to. I mean, I've been picking them up as they come out. Like once a month, they've had a new one. Like December was Assassin's Creed free, and you just click on the link on the front page, and it will what? Align electrical
There was an
circuits.
elevator that could lift me up to the asylum's
What?
back entrance, but it was de-energized. I had to turn the electricity back on.
This seemed like a puzzle. Align the electrical circuits. Yeah, so if you go to Uplay, yeah. So go to Uplay right when you go to the main homepage. At the top there should be a banner about UB30. If you click on that, if you haven't got them already, you'll probably dude. Oh, let's just look up this gate first. If you haven't got them, you give it up and to pick them up. Yeah, I mean, if you've got Uplay installed, it's worth it. I mean, it's free games are free games. Most of them I've already played, and I probably wouldn't play them again. But hey, it's free. If it's on Uplay, I didn't have it on Uplay. It's free. Wait, it's getting dark walking over here. I guess we're not supposed to go over here. This looks open, right? I guess we're going to go in here, and there's going to be a puzzle to I can't run anymore. We're stuck walking. So I guess one thing. I mean, the images, the graphics look very neat, and it is Unreal, so it does look good. But it's very fuzzy around the edges. Now I'm guessing that's. I'm not sure whether that's because of how they've done it, or whether that's because you're in a dream at the moment. You're kind of reminiscent of memory, so that could probably be why it is like that, right? Because you're just thinking. Do we have a flashlight or something? Do we have a flashlight? I'd like a flashlight right now. Flashlight, sorry, not flashlight. Press the left button to interact with objects. What are we interacting with? I know what I'd like to interact with. A friggin' light switch! Ah, okay, we're in like is it like a morgue or something? What the hell? What the hell? Ah, okay, this is a puzzle to get the lift working, I guess, right? Maybe? What the hell is going on here? It's a shadow of someone, of a young girl sitting on here, but there's no, it's a reflection of nothing. Right, okay, so what we're gonna do, just hit the reset button. That sounds like it did it. Right. That sounds like it might. What the hell? What's with this? Spooky ass music. The thing that's weird here, right? So, hang on. So now I've actually gone in to come out of that room. I can't. When I look back down there, oh my god, it's like, holy shit. The lighting is really weird. Unless you're looking somewhere that has a light, it is pretty much pitch black. Hello, Chris Animal. But that could partly be because of when I'm turning, when I'm turning into the dark room,
I heard the hum of generators. Apparently, I'd switched on the spare power supply.
You know, I'm pushing the mouse up to look up, but of course all that's doing is looking at the floor because of the reverse controls. That's the way out, right? Let's have a look around here first. Hello, Parrot Myth. Some weird shit going on here, Parrot Myth. I'm not quite sure what. Oh. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do. De-do-de-do. Do-de-do. De-do. De-do-de-do. We're dreaming. I think what he's doing is this guy. The premise of the game at the moment. This is like a place called Memority. It's like an asylum, and where there was researching this a drug called Ramex, and this is an experimental drug that kind of restores people's memories. And the doctor that actually created this drug, they found you. They basically came to this place, and it was empty. There was no one at all here, and they saw you. You was the only live person, but you've got no memory at all. So what they've done is they've strapped you up to a bed, to this cross in this laboratory, and they're feeding this drug, and you're kind of repeating your memories. That's probably why he's cut the narration, because what he's doing is as he's getting to certain checkpoints, he's reminiscing. He's saying what he's seeing, kind of thing, to the doctor, and the doctor will kind of is sometimes actually responding as well. Oh, hey, Red Dog. This looks like a fucking puzzle, right? What the? Good to see you, Red Dog. And, hi. Now, technically, Red Dog, today should have been, today for this. For going, pew, 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 pew. But, of course, it's not, because I had technical issues. So tomorrow we'll be doing some pew, 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 like that. Right. But very good to see you, Red Dog. Hope you're doing okay. Hello. I did drop him an email, Rambuzz, and ask him how he was. I'm guessing he's okay. He's not doing so bad. He's here. I did mention that some folks have asked after him, including yourself, Rambuzz. Right. Hang on. Example. So we got a line of circuit. Set up the signal from A point. So basically we've got to get a signal going from A to B. As simple as that, right? And these are the ones we got. So we've got 3 that go up, 2 to go right, and we got some corners. So if we look at an example. Oh, okay. So basically, so we shows you what we got. These are the ones we got, right? So we got some corners. We got 2 of those. Right, we'll have one of those there, because I think one of those there will definitely be good, right? So we only got 1 more that goes right. Then we got 3 that go up. What I don't get. Shouldn't there be 3 that go to the right? If there's only 1 that goes to the right, then. I mean, if there's only 2 that go to the right, we've got to move right 5 squares, right? So one of them here, for instance, you can put a corner. If you was to put, say, down one of these here like this, right? That will, like that. Say like that, right? That'll go down here. That's 1. You can put a straight one here. 2, 3. We're gonna run out, man. We're gonna run out. You're probably gonna use all of them, right? I mean, look, that's kind of how you're doing it, but of course I've run out now. I can't do any more. We need to go up. We got 1 up and 2 corners left. Ah, cool. I don't know. Yes, I mean, I do feel bad when I drop you guys a message. But I mean, some of you guys that have been regulars for a long time, if I don't see you for a while, I do kind of wonder. You know, it depends as well on the person, because some of you guys are. Some of you guys like me are kind of, we're getting old, you know, we're kind of middle-aged old farts, you know. So if you don't see someone for a while and you know they haven't, you know, and they're getting on in age like myself, I wonder if everything's okay. Now, if it's a young pup, if it's someone that's young, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't kind of wonder as much. I don't know. I'm not sure how this will get done with only one vertical. I transfer the signal from one side to another. Yeah, they work only in one direction. Yep. Turn, send it around a bend. So it makes sense, but if you look at the example uses 4 right arrows. You've only got 2 right arrows. You're a regular lurker. Yeah, it's not just that. I mean, it's not just. I mean, I kind of wonder if people. I mean, I understand Twitch is a kind of a fickle thing. You know, there's like a lot of people that might. I mean, I've watched a lot of streams regularly, and then all of a sudden I might not watch that person for a few weeks, and all of a sudden you go back and you say hi. It depends on the game. I mean, so I've had a lot of regular viewers that will show up only when I do Star Citizen, and because I've not played Star Citizen in a couple of months, I've not seen them. And when I play it again, when 2.6 drops and we play again, we might see some of those faces again, if you know what I mean. You know, we might see some of those faces again. Oh, can't see because of my head. Look, I'll show you what I mean. Hang on, look. I can show you what I mean. Oh, let's do it. Look, I'll show you here. Look, look. So yeah, look. If you look at the thing, this is what we've got. The arrows and angles and stuff. We've got 2 horizontal ones. I hope you yeah. Yeah, Agent yeah, that's good. I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, there's a lot of people, as I said, that show up for specific type of games. I mean, like when I play World of Warships, which I play every couple of weeks or so, I might play World of Warships. There are people that follow that will show up every time I play World of Warships, but they might not show up for these little indie games. But mainly, it's the guys, those of you that show up no matter what I play, even these like silly little indie games. If you guys disappear, then I start to wonder what's going on. You know what I mean? His animal doesn't eat enough fiber. What? I keep having people say that to me. So yeah, as I said, we got 3 vertical and only 2 horizontal, right? So the you got to put a horizontal. If I'm going to do it around the bottom, we'll take it. We're going to go around the bottom here, right, rather than straight. That's 1. Now, technically, as far as these are concerned, you can put. I suppose you could go like this. No, that wouldn't work. You could go like this, right? And then go like that. And then like that. And then like that, right? Something like that, right? Use angles to get around the bends, but obviously that wouldn't work because we don't have a right turn. We need a right turn here. So you could probably use the other one over. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. I think we got it. So we stick one of those there. We stick one of those there. Right. So we use those 2 there, which is the 2 we got 2 of. The others we've only got 1 of each. So if we go like that. Hang on. Damn it. I was cheering, but I didn't have to cap. So we didn't use them all. I had 1 left over. Hey, no, Lexington. Puzzle defeated. Yeah, and the thing that's weird though is we didn't use all of them. There was 1 of them that we didn't use. I was trying to figure it out so to use all of them.
When I reached the top, I saw the entire mountainside on which Memority stood.
Remarkable, Jack. Have you already entered the asylum?
I'm almost in.
I'm almost in. Same to you. So it's always good to see you're a dog. You've been a follower for a very long time. Obviously, you're not here every day like a lot of people are, but obviously, we have lives. But you, as far as time's concerned, you're kind of one of the old timers, one of the old schoolers. You've been around for a long time. I can't get used to this reversed look controls. Down is up, up is down. That is confusing me. It is really confusing me. Why have they not got an option to reverse that in the... Why is there not an option to reverse that? Damn it. So if you see me looking up and down randomly, then that's probably because of that. The controls are reversed. Good old Babs. She's alright. Another shadow. So I'm guessing the shadows we're seeing. Obviously, we're seeing some shadows. These are shadows that we can't see anyone here. We just see the shadows. I'm guessing someone was there because we're remembering. So in our memory, when we're thinking back here, we're remembering someone actually there at that, looking through this box, right? I'm guessing that's what that is. So we're remembering someone looking through this box. I guess. Having a life is expensive. Why do you think I don't go anywhere? Hey, I don't go anywhere, man. Well, I don't go very far. And the one good thing is if most of your friends are virtual, they don't cost as much as real life friends. And if you've got a bunch of real life friends, they all actually want to go out and do stuff, and that costs money. Virtual friends don't cost as much money because anything they do online is going to be cheap as chips, right? As real friends, it's like, hey, do you want to go to the cinema or something? It all costs money! Sorry. Alright. Can I actually pick anything up in here? I don't think so. Oh, computers allow you to read email chats, view most recent files and access triggers. Most computers require a password. You can find one in records, journals, and diaries left by local staff. Some computers can be hacked and accessed without a password. Well, going for a hack is cheap, isn't it? So that doesn't cost money. Yeah, Port Olisar is real nice, man. I like Port Olisar. But you're saying about hikes. I mean, hikes are good. I do like walking. I've not really done much walking in the last month, but I do normally walk quite a bit. And it's winter. It's getting cold. Oh, Patrick, well, there was some chaos recently with these security systems. A security company from Bucharest should arrive. In the meantime, I changed the password on our spare computer, the one on the ground floor near the entrance. Now the password is Memority 2010. As soon as the company arrives, install a new system immediately. By the way, we finally got permission to use the internet at work computers. The browser works fine. You can check it out. Oh, can we use a browser? Can we actually browse the web? Wait, hang on, come on. You're in the way. Alright. It's not such a bad backdrop, right? Cinemas here. Cinemas are expensive, yeah. I mean, they are, but I think the last movie I watched at the cinema was Man of Steel. Was it Man of Steel? That's a long time ago. Right, the history is clear. There's no recent files. Emails we got one. In relation to the change of main security systems, new passwords to access computers on the ground floor correspond to the numbers of the offices where they are located. We strongly recommend that you change the password. Okay, so the passwords that we've got in the offices correspond with the numbers of the offices. Hang on, let me just make a note of that because I'm going to forget that. Right, hang on. It was in colour. It's only a couple of years ago. Damn it. Ground floor passwords. Alright, so ground floor passwords are set. Is basically set as the number of the offices they're in, right? Oh, we got a browser. Does this work? Fuck me, it does. What the fuck? Hang on. This isn't gonna work, is it? Holy shit. Oh yeah, let's go. Ah, they haven't got Flash installed. Why haven't they got Flash installed? Damn it! Why have they not got Flash installed? God damn it. These Russian computers, man. These Russian computers. But it's kind of cool though. I mean, it's cool that you can actually get to a browser, right? Log in and use. I can't log in and use HTML5. I'm not gonna log in. I don't even know what I can't log in. I don't even know what my password is. I got no idea what my password is because all my passwords are kind of set so secure that I don't even know what they are. I mean, LastPass knows my password. I do not. I mean, each of them are like 16 letters of just total randomness. I got fucking no clue what any of my passwords are. I thought it was going to be an in-game thing, but it is the actual website. It is the real webs, man. I mean, it's the real webs. We can actually watch YouTube videos. And do we get sound as well?
We're
Shit.
passengers on the Apollon.
We
have an
do.
emergency. This ship is gonna go.
There's something they didn't tell us.
Well, that's probably not a good idea, seeing as we're on the Twitch. Beef Wellington prison style. Oh my god. All this stuff. This is kind of surprising though. You don't normally get this with games. You don't normally get an in-game browser on a game where you can actually browse properly, right? It doesn't usually work like this. Do we have any damn it, we haven't got an. I'm also checking if we got a schedule, but no, we don't have a schedule. Only last week's. Alright, okay, let's just stop mucking around with this. Let's move on, man, move on. We remember that though, right? That's pretty cool though, you can do that. That is pretty neat that you can do that, right? Because most games, as I said, most games you have like an in-game browser and it's kind of you can only browse like the internal, you know, stuff that's internal to the game, but that you can actually get to the real web. That's a
Record 1. Effect of Ramex on the human brain. This experiment was conducted by Kira Adams. So, patient 046 suffers from complex personality disorders. 3 years ago received a serious head injury resulting in a coma. After waking from it, the patient ceased to perceive the world around him adequately and lost most of his memories. We started the patient's treatment with the weakest set of protocols. He was given 35 milliliters of the drug.
This doesn't make any difference. That doesn't make any difference. Kira Adams Clayton. British. Okay. Born in London. Okay. She didn't sound very British if that was the person that was talking. What? Ahmed the Dead Terrorist is awesome. I do like that, Ahmed. Right, we can look that way. This way is obviously investigate everything that happened in this current location to simulate your reminiscence. It will allow you to open new areas with a memory. So it looks like we've got 8. We've got to find 8 memories to open up that entrance there.
Shots.
Hang on, let's go for the open doors first. To simplify the clues, simplify the search of clues, activate the concentration mode with the Q key. It will enable you to... Oh! to see all important objects for a short time. The speed of concentration and regeneration depends on the difficulty level. Concentration is not available in the suicide level. Oh, it shows you all the stuff you can interact with, right? So, okay. Ah, see you later, Wyborg. Hang on, do we have any, no. What is it with games and having... Hang on, look. We've actually got a body. I always appreciate it when we get a game, an FPS game, where you actually can look down and see your body. What?
What was the main activity conducted at Memority?
The focus was on Ramex. We all put our efforts on it.
Oh, okay. I figure. I mean, it said at the beginning, right click for Rabanov, and I didn't realize what that meant. I think this. So anytime we're in, you can actually right click, and it'll give you the options to speak to the, ask questions or speak to the doctor who's watching us.
Besides Ramex, were there any other drugs?
Yes, a drug called RX-44. It had the basic function of neural network recovery, but was too imperfect and unstable. However, it became the basis for the development of RX-45, which is now known as Ramex.
This is a very bad idea, this bottle. This bottle is not a good idea.
Where are we?
I'm sorry, Jack, but I cannot tell you that.
How important was this study?
Important enough to annihilate the entire asylum for it.
Right. Let me just make myself a reminder to do that. I think that's the last time I'm going to drink out that bottle. Hang on. I'll sit. Shit. I was just going to write a note to remind myself to do something, but gone and right, done. Cool. Push. Go. Right, just because I just set up a command. Stacker's command that redirects to that. But absinthe, yes. There's not much. These bottles are small. I'm not going to drink any more out of this. This is the last one that Wyborg sent me. I'll save the rest of it in this bottle. I mean, 2 shots took half the bottle. It was full up. I'll save the rest until Wyborg is around. Oh, it's not. It tastes nice, but holy fuck. Right. Okay. This is obviously a clue, right? This wing's actually rolled here after being hit by the bullet. Someone put it here on purpose. Extinguisher was used to put out. No, obviously it definitely didn't roll here. Fire extinguishers don't roll, right? Someone put it on purpose. It was used to put out a fire. See that? That's one thing. So we've got to find 8 of those to unlock that thing, right? Right. There'll be 5 clues near each corpse. You need to give a proper explanation for each clue. When a clue is activated, a screen will show all necessary objects. To give an accurate description of what happened, carefully study the screen and all the objects in it. It will help you make a decision. The wrong answer will worsen the synchronization level, leading to death. What? Lead to death? Right, the killer was eager to avenge the victim. It was something personal. The victim put up a resistance, which resulted in such mutilation. The victim injured his face during the fall. He doesn't look like he's got an injured face, does he? And I reckon it was we'll say it's personal, right? Hang on, we'll say it's personal. I reckon he got bashed around the head with this, so we'll change this to it was used to can we change it? Come on. Let's put it on purpose. Okay, we'll change it to that. So there's some way you whacked him around the head with that, I think, right? Oh, hang on, now we changed that. That changed. Oh, let's go with the body. Gun. Security. The gun belongs to the victim. He tried to defend himself with it. The gun was used to murder him. He was used to shoot the victim. The gun was planted to make it look like suicide. Let's go with that. I don't understand. Is when you choose a different option, another option, whatever you select gets unselected, right? Or maybe it's just because we're choosing the wrong ones. Maybe. Are you supposed to strain it over a sugar or something? I think that's how you do it properly. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna drink all of it because I want to save some of it to have it properly. But I can't really do it like that while I'm here on stream, if you know what I mean. No, he definitely was killed here, right? That one is definitely correct. He didn't crawl here because there's no blood marks to show he's moving, and he wasn't killed and dragged here. He was killed here. Oh, okay, that was correct. Okay, so that one actually lit up because it was correct, right? Right. Okay, so he was killed there. Injured his face in the fall. No, that was wrong. Okay. Right, he was injured his face in the fall. Ah, no worries, Red Dog. Your hoodie appears to be in Germany. I didn't get one of the other. I didn't get one of Squadron 42 hoodies because I've already got two of the other ones. Although one of them I've never opened. I've only ever used one. I bought two when they came out, when they was available, the original ones, and I've only used one. It's not meant to be, but I can see why you would think that. I kind of, when I look at the way the text, those window boxes are interacting with us as you walk around them, it makes it think like it should be VR, but it's not VR. I wonder if they've done that with VR in mind, so they can move it to VR later or add a VR update or something. But I mean, the Steam patch says nothing about VR. Right, hit his head on the bison. What? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I guess he's obviously shot from and fell, but that doesn't make sense because the body one that was right says that he defended himself, and if he's been shot from behind while he's washing, then he's not going to defend himself, is he? Right? Right. So it's not the middle one. It's not the bottom one. So it says he's tried. See, this doesn't make any sense because when you highlight the right one, it lights up, and this one here it says it's he tried to defend himself. Okay, that don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. But yeah, I mean the way you highlight the objects looks like it would be. It looks like it's set for VR because you would just move your head around and look at it to activate it, but it's not. It's got a bullet. It looks like it got a bullet hole in it.
It seems that the victim was a security guard. He was killed by several shots in the back.
Nice.
He fell and hit the wash basin. One bullet apparently ricocheted and hit the fire extinguisher.
Oh, look at it! Look how he's lying on his back there. If he was using the wash basin like facing forward, washing his face, and he got shot in the back, would he really fall like that? He's obviously turned 180 degrees and fell, right? That seems a bit wrong. Hey, look, you got the shadows of someone sitting on an actual toilet. We'll give him some privacy. Right, the door's locked. Right. Right, there's someone else sitting over here. Read documents, records, and diaries. Some asylums have to learn more about the game world. But yeah, looking at how this is presented, like the screens and stuff, it does look like it would probably work very well with VR. Alexei, I want to ask you, as the senior duty officer on the shift, to take the matter upstairs so we can move, so we can get normal clothes. Something simpler and with gloves. It's dirty in here. No one ever cleans, and I got it. There will be no cleaner for us at all. I'm tired of constantly going to the shower and washing my hands thoroughly just to write a report, have a snack, or make a note in the journal. Since they brought us into this godforsaken hole to guard its most remote place, then let them take the uniforms for the security. Why should I wear an iron shirt every shift if all I see in 2 weeks is a couple of people? In fact, after spending 2 months here, I'm starting to feel like my job lies in washing myself from all this shit I get soiled in while walking around these creepy corridors. What? Please don't forget to say hi to the kids. What? Alexi's weird. Right, that's where we're going now. Next. Tour personnel. These rooms are off limits. They were abandoned back in the 1960s, and they are not subject to reconstruction. Entering them is prohibited and may be dangerous. Right. It's a broken door. The door fell due to its poor hinges. The door was locked and somebody knocked it out from the inside. Somebody laid this door down on purpose.
This door leads to the abandoned part of the building.
It got knocked out.
It was firmly closed for more than a year, but it got knocked out from the inside. It is very strange because there shouldn't be anyone in there.
There definitely shouldn't be anyone in there. Whoa. I guess we're gonna go in. That's freaky. These pipes are leaking. Hang on, Romanov.
Was this part of the asylum abandoned?
Yes, a long time ago, and for some reason, they didn't want to rebuild it.
Did staff have free access there?
No, as far as I know, entering this place was prohibited.
That didn't quite answer the question. I mean, just because it's prohibited, it doesn't mean staff wouldn't have access, right? They might have had access and just told not to go there, but they probably would still go there because they want like a secret place to, you know, to fondle each other's peepees and stuff. You don't want to play with your colleagues' balls in the open, right? You know. Right. Okay. Oh, there's a machine gun there. I got a gun. That's the bags. Bags were forgotten by the builders. Mercenaries left these bags when they entered the facility. The bags belong to the asylum. They're definitely not their staff, right? Because there's a gun there. And it's not a pistol, it's an automatic.
Bags with equipment. Probably left after the attack. It means mercenaries passed through here.
So why would the mercenaries pass through here unless they're here to try to, kill some people or look for a patient to kill or something? So the next... Don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's go through this door over here. Maybe go down? Steps going down. It's really weird though. I mean, the visuals are really weird. It looks very neat and tidy, but it looks very weird. And I think it's done that way on purpose because of the you know, like you're supposed to be reminiscing, right? You're supposed to be remembering. When we had the first scene where we was in like the real time when we was awake, it wasn't blurred and foggy like this. So this is obviously fogging over because of the, you know, we're just like using our memory, right? Nobody set foot in there for a long time. There were no mercenaries here. The mercenaries infiltrated Memorial through this corridor. Yes.
Mercenaries entered the asylum here, right through this door.
We just don't know why they came here, right?
Nobody has set foot in this place for a long time.
Okay. Can we open them? No. It kind of indicates that it's something that we can interact with, right? But we can't. Right, so the mercenaries came in through that door. They came up here. came up here. They've left their bag here. There's a bag left here with a gun. And they came. This is the only other way out is... That is the only other way out, isn't it? There's just no opening anywhere. Nope. Right. They came through here with their guns. And then they... That's not a door. Oh, okay, now we've got the SC8 closed, so we can go forward now. Okay. I see. Oh, I got another tape.
Record 2. The Ramex active ingredients working principle is similar to formation of the fetus nervous system in a pregnant mother's womb, allowing the creation of new nerve cells at an incredible pace. But the substance synthesized in our laboratories has much more potential than the standard rate of an embryo's development. And I'm not sure how the patient's body is going to react, but we expect 10 to 15% recovery of the neurological tissue within the first 24 hours, if the patient survives.
I mean, the games. I think the game is like made by East Europeans or Russians, but the voice acting, the voices remind me a lot of the English voices you get in those like Japanese games. You get a Japanese a game from a big Japanese studio with English voices, and this is the sort of thing it reminds me of, if you know what I mean. Oh, loading or saving that icon in the corner. To all personnel and memority in relation to the tightening of security measures we have to restrict movement of the staff in the asylum. Single-digit security kits will be brought in only next week. In the meantime, we will use combination locks with a 4-digit code. They will be installed at the entrance to the research center, the second section of the asylum, and Dr. Romanov's offices. You may obtain a code from your supervisor. Where's my supervisor? There's no one here to give me a code. No, medicines. Medicines were scattered on purpose. Medicines fell out of the cabinet when someone bumped into it in a hurry. Yeah,
this medicine right? Scattered after falling from the nearby cabinet. Apparently, someone bumped into the cabinet in a hurry. There's a body bag. There's something that way. Something that way. Hang on. So you need. Was that one of two to open that exit? There's something there. We just can't click on it though. So what's this? Blood on the floor. The victim was killed right here and carried to another place. The victim was wounded somewhere else and crawled here. I don't see any. Do you see any? I don't see any lines of blood. Blood on the floor. No traces of anyone being dragged. The victim was killed right here. It was someone among the first two who saw the attackers.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any blood dragged anywhere. So yeah, so that's opened up now. So that was like too close to find in this area before we open the next one. Can I click on that? Whoa, the lighting, man. That's just a bit bright, right, in here? Whoa, turn the light off, man. Is there a computer we can use? Fuck me, turn the lamp off. Oh, SED. So I don't know what their password is. Hang on, did it say... No, it said the ground floor was the, Hang on. I think it said the ground floor passwords were set to the number of the room, right? But this isn't the ground floor, is it? So we can try the password we had up before, but I don't think that's going to work, right? I mean, the one we had before isn't going to work. We can try her name. Damn it! We haven't got a password, damn it! We need a password hacking thingy. A hacking password thingy. So SED is here. So we need to find a password to use that computer.
Record 3. 24 hours after the injection, patient 046 was observed to recover about 13% of brain tissue. The patient started to gradually remember the events of 2 years ago. However, this process has a very strong side effect. The recovery rate is too high for the human body to handle. His brain is literally getting boiled from the inside, and the endocrine system is exhausted. Further treatment may be dangerous, yet, God, it's still amazing.
It looks like there's something else on that desk I could look at, but no. Ramex. Maybe Ramex is the password. I mean, I suppose it could be. The fuck are we here? Is these oh. Fuck all. What the hell? What? The hell? That was some weird shit. Locked door. Right. What is that? This looks like a bunch of bottles, like probably pills, maybe? Out of curiosity, let's see if we can type Ramex as a password. I don't think it'll work, but let's try. Maybe you're not gonna until you actually find the password written down. When you do, you probably. When we did the other one, it was kind of written underneath us here. We had the thing highlighted, right? And I'm wondering if that's the way we got to do it. You got to find it written down before you can do it, rather than guessing what a password is. The fuck is that symbol on the wall? Right. Just 4. Okay. There's a lot of shit going on in here. Oh my god. There's a lot of weird shit. We got another body. Right. The victim was killed by a blow to the head with a heavy object. The victim was killed with a firearm. The poison. It looks. I don't know. There's definitely blood on the floor around her head, so it's not the bottom one. A heavy object back of the head. Bosh. See, Detective Bard on the case. Victim was killed right here. It's not the killing spot. The body was brought. No, right there. Right there. We got this. Our documents. The butterfly sign. I don't know what that is. The dose is exceeded? What? There's another computer. I don't understand. That is not English. So this person's got a Russian passport. Alright. These documents are important. The victim was killed while trying to read them. There is blood on the desk here, right? So, possibly. Documents are crap, blood splattered on them by accident. I don't know. We can.
The victim was killed by a blow to the head with a heavy object. The attacker approached from behind. There's a code lock on the door. Most likely it was someone from the asylum staff.
I didn't notice a code lock on the door. Oh, there's no password on Dr. Romanov's machine. No history. He's got no fucking email either. What the fuck? But we can browse the webs. Let's go to Imager.com. It's probably a bad idea. Because you never know what you might find on Imager. Oh, look. Cuddles! Oh, look! Cuddles! Cuddles! I still find it a bit weird that you can just browse the internet from this browser. It doesn't make much sense. It's really weird. Kimball would appreciate that picture. So this is supposed to be the doctor's one, right? Dr. Romanov's PC, and he's got no email, no recent files. Everything's been cleared. But then again, his machine is unlocked, so it makes sense, I guess, there's fuck all there because it's unlocked. Another tape.
Dictaphone?
Dictaphone.
Record 4. 2 days later, after a Ramex injection, the patient was observed having severe hallucinations. The activity mostly falls to the frontal part of the brain. The patient sees everything as in a dream. We can't say for sure whether these events are real or his mere imagination, but we need to dig deeper into his biography. Just look at this. Nerve cells recover and regenerate incredibly fast. God, it's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that before. I cannot yet say how strong the connections created between the neurons are. Need more research, need much more time for testing, but in any case, the result is better than in the second experiment. The Ramex dose was increased by, well, I forgot.
Is this Jaws music in the background?
The report on the second experiment.
Hey, Bluesy.
It was on our main server. Wait a sec. Edited. Ramex completely destroyed the subject's nerve cells, which led to unavoidable death. What? The subject was able to reconstruct the events of 2 years ago, and Ramex did not destroy his nerve cells. I conducted that experiment personally. Wait, I need to check who edited the report.
It cannot be! Doctor!
Romanov?
So the good doctor edited the records.
What's going on?
What? What?
It's some kind of deja vu. It seems I have been here before.
What the hell? Superbia. I don't know. Let's say vital signs critical, safe mode is activated, visualization memories that may not coincide with required timeline. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe we're seeing the memories of the doctor, maybe. Sounds like the kettle's boiling. Should we take it off to boil? We can. Was I say too close to the sun? The main competition bankrupt. IRA? What? IRA? Really? What did the IRA got to do with anything? Acadia. 27th of the 2nd, 2007, critics and scholars panned Professor Johnson's idea to create a drug restoring memory sections by reconstructing neural connections. Scientists say no brain would survive such a heavy strain on its neural network. At best, the person would go crazy and at worst die. Despite Professor Johnson's claims that the drug has already been created and he requires funding to improve it and start mass production, no one completely believes in the drug's absence. Its success. Maybe that's the drug that we're using. I mean, it could be. I know that very few people believe in the success of testing RX-44, but remember this, in less than a year's time, it will be used to treat even the most severe cases. We just need funding. Without money, it won't take long before we collapse. The working title for the drug is RX-44, which probably Ramex is what the final name was. Of course, if we manage to bring it to the world market to prove its effectiveness, it will undoubtedly come up with something more suitable. Yeah, Ramex. Let's remind you that Professor Johnson is the head of the neurology department at Central Hospital. 3 weeks ago, he started giving lectures on neurology at the National University. Some sources claim that by doing so, Johnson is trying to gather a team of young students to help him. That makes sense, right? So what are we doing here? Oh, whose house this is? I mean, whose house is this? The fuck? It sounds like someone's singing. Who the fuck is singing? NVIDIA! It's like a kid's bedroom. Either they've just moved into this place, or there's the kid's just got himself a lot of gifts. Enough computer over there. Look, let's go with it. Right, look in the bathroom. Luxuria. I don't know what these words mean. We can't choose any options because everything is kind of befuddled. Gula.
Hey Jack, it's Kira, your course mate. I hope you still remember me. You've been absent from lectures for 2 months already. I know that family life changes people, but we worry about you. Look, I know that you have money problems, and I'm sorry to ask you for such a thing. Do you remember Professor Johnson's experiment with nerve cells? I don't know how to put it, but the results are much better than we expected. We could get a grant from the university and complete the project, but we don't even have enough money to create a prototype of the active ingredient. So to get money, we need money. A vicious cycle. Please call me when you get this message.
Textile printing, a study in literature and medicine. Huh. Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea. Now that's good. What quality books we got? D.H. Lawrence? No, come on! I didn't get to look at a computer. That was obviously our house because there was a message on there from Jack, which is us. We didn't get to look at a computer.
What was that?
I'm sorry, Jack. I accidentally gave you a way too big dose. Apparently you had drifted into memories long before the events
I found
of
myself
the
at the very beginning. The beginning of everything. I saw... It hurts!
Jack, you need to move on. Where did you stop?
It seems I had to get to the second section at Memority. There was a lock. A combination one. The officer on duty in that section was some kind of a religious bigot. He frequented the church opposite Memority. I need to get there. Maybe I'll find a way to open the lock. There is no time to waste.
Oh, what? So we're gonna go to the church opposite? So we can't go back in there. So you're talking about the church opposite Memority, so I guess we gotta go back, maybe? Alright, let's look back in here, right? There wasn't anything in here before. We came in here and turned the power on, didn't we? So... But he said in the voice over there that he was looking for... He's gonna go to the church opposite this place. I didn't see a church opposite this place, so... I'm a bit confused. If we go to our supervision, it doesn't like find anything. And this thing sees stuff through walls and stuff. So let's go back to where that chick was, the shadow was sitting on this table where we turned the power on and see if we can again. If we can't, obviously we gotta go back out and try to find that church. Wherever that church is. It's kind of a bummer. As soon as you enter this place, the sprint button is disabled. You can only just walk slowly. You know, slowly walking along. we can't push the button now, so of course we yes. Alright, okay. So we gotta. Okay, that's not where we had to go. We gotta go out. We gotta try to find a church, I guess. Which is, I don't know where the church would be. I kind of figured that would happen, which so why the hell did we come in here then? If we knew it was gonna Right, so we're looking for a church. Where are we going? We can't go back in there, right? There's no path to go back out. Oh, this is the path. Lol. Why is that wrong? Was the character's really slow or something? The running has stopped. So when you get to areas of interest, I suppose, it doesn't let you run. I don't even see the church yet, and we're walking now. Damn it. I see the building that had the cable car. Maybe we gotta go in the cable car to get to the church. It's open now, yeah, okay. This was closed before, it's open now. Oh my gosh! So you got two rights, one up, loads of corners. That one's got to be a right because there's nothing else it can be. This has got to be a. Hang on, I reckon that would be a. There, that would be a. No, that can't be it because we've only got one, we haven't got no more rights. Damn it! Damn it! Let me go up here. We got it up here. No, you didn't go there either. So we can use. There we go, one. Right, that's that. Up, that way, that way, that way. Then we can go. That might work, okay. So we go up there, over there, down there, over there, down there, down there, and down there. Yeah! So we got it. We're smart, Parrot. We're smart. Kind of. Look at the dirty fucking windows. Holy fuck. Clean the windows. But yeah, you got a set amount of each of the pieces, and of course some of them are hidden under my beautiful face. Well, beautiful face, I don't think everyone would say that. No. But yes, you get the idea. Right, I guess the church is going to be over here. Maybe there's a church over here. I got another body. There's a watch. The watch just happened to be in the deceased hand. Deceased was using it to check the time with the schedule. Yes. Well, let's just say if I would have got stuck, I would have changed the thing and let you guys see it and said, "Help!" Deceased was sliced by the train. Yeah, you can see his legs are cut, right? There's no way wild animals would cut his legs off. The path was trodden before the deceased arrived. The deceased trod the grass himself while waiting for the train. The path was trodden by... I reckon he did it, right? Yeah! Right, he did it, probably. We still haven't clicked on the body. I couldn't click on the body. Right. We can see what this is up here. Kiev, Bucharest. There's a piece of paper. Piece of paper. Responsibility for what happened rests with me. With death threats hanging over my family, I had to help them get into Memority. I did not want that. If only I knew how it would all turn out. So many victims, so much pain. I can't live any longer, knowing what I've done. I ask not to blame my death on anyone. Everyone has to sacrifice something. Forgive me, Kira. Forgive me. Forgive me. Right, he's jumped under the train willingly. I reckon he did it on purpose. That's like a suicide note, right? Yeah. Oh, we're back in the hospital? I think. I'm not totally sure, but I think we're back in the hospital. Well, it looks like a hospital, I guess, right? Yeah, it's a hospital. Oh, these rooms have got these rooms here have got numbers on them, so those numbers are the passwords. Hey, doctor. So this room is 306S. So if there's a computer in here, the password should be 306S. Oh. Mom? Mom? I guess that's not Mom. 14th of August 2009, young millionaire's wife loses memory in accident. As you know, yesterday, a truck crashed into a passenger car near Romania's border with Ukraine. Young millionaire Jack Henderson and his wife Emily Henderson were in the car. As a result of the accident, Emily received a very serious head injury. Doctors claim she lost most of her memory and cannot even remember her husband. Jack himself was knocked unconscious with a collision. When he got to the hospital, he was near death. According to the chief surgeon who operated on him, Jack was dead for 14 seconds. The investigation revealed that the driver of the truck was in a state of acute alcoholic intoxication. The driver was unable to drive a vehicle due to the amount of alcohol in his blood. So he sat behind the wheel. Jack Henderson commented what happened. Have you ever felt how the dead are whispering behind your back? Have you seen one of them stretching its cold blue hand to you? Thinking how you... What? Thinking you are one of his kind? She doesn't remember me. Doesn't remember our love. I will not let her be taken away from me again. Not this time! Just remind you that Jack Henderson, who less than a year ago found himself in a very difficult financial situation, now became a millionaire, earning his entire fortune on the development of this drug. Okay, so he's obviously responsible for this drug. And yeah, for a game that's like only $5, Rambus, this presentation is very good.
Boss?
What?
Boss?
What happened here?
Boss!
What happened here? Hi. Chapter 1. Oh, is that the end of Chapter 1? Cool. Okay. Chapter 2 coming Quarter 1. Okay. That was the first chapter.